The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's got it one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit down the line at first. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Grichuk moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. And their runners at the corners now. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, D-Row, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, hell-or-heaven Solarte.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, hell-or-heaven Solarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance, Jose Bautista. First pitch on its way. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1. There's a slider waved at and missed.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pierce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Russell Martin now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those balls, he's got to come a little bit more over the hump.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is now batting Aaron Hicks. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Smoke trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pierce arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First pitch on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1. And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Popped him up. Drury is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 2-0. Striding in, Clint Frazier. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Clint Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
A ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Oh, he does get to it to knock it down.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Digging in once again, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Outside, 2-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. He's got it. On to first. And that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance. Russell Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he'll step off. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Sun Hwan-oh is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Gifton Gopay. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Struck him out. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Clint Frazier. 2 away. Here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s with 19 homers and 44 RBIs. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mark Trumbo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. They'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Designated hitter, John Herbert Solarte.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly on a line to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Danny Barnes, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Jose Bautista, fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. The victory would belong to Jaime Garcia if current form holds. And he fouls this one off. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2 out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you. The winning run at the plate, start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Judge over at second. Wade at first. 2 out in the inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Ryan Tepera takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Gregorius hits a little over the 270 mark. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jaime Garcia gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.